Hi everyone, this is Leah Lindeman, historical fiction author of the Canadian Reminiscence series and also a mompreneur of 5 kids. Yes, I said 5. And today I'm going to be talking about 10 life hacks that I have for my morning routine. And I'm gearing it specifically toward moms just because I'm a mom of 5 kids, so I totally understand feeling like you have to get up from your bed in the morning, sticking your hair in a messy bun, running out the door. Oh, wait, don't let me forget getting dressed, of course. Running out the door, getting your kids ready, doing whatever you have to do with their routines. So I understand the essence of time constraint and just getting to do what you need to do. So these 10 life hacks are specifically for you moms out there, but also if you're not a mom, I'm sure you can get some good info from this as well. So the first one, number 1, is make sure you get your sleep. 7 to 8 hours is the recommended amount of time for adults to sleep. And no, you shouldn't be trying to get away with it. I know there's times in my life where I go to bed late, but I know that I pay dearly for it the next morning. And you don't want to be in that position often. Once in a while is okay, I get it. Sometimes there's a late night party, office party with friends, but let's not be party animals and do it all the time and then feel the effects on our bodies. So, sleep is very important for you. It takes your short-term memories that you've made throughout the day and it processes them and then it turns it into long-term memories over your sleeping time. So to you it's stressful, but actually to your brain it does a lot of hard work while you sleep. There is no such thing as a sleep bank, so you get 4 to 5 hours every night throughout the week, and then on the weekend you can sleep in as much as you want and you think, okay, I've made up for sleep time. No, it does not work that way. So don't try to do it. Make a habitual lifestyle of sleeping even 7 to 9 hours. Figure out what your body needs and then stick to it as much as you can. Yes, you can make exceptions, but really try to stick to a regular schedule of sleep. So that's number 1. Number 2, no social media before you do the next steps of the morning. Don't be one of those people that rolls over in bed, grabs their phone on the end table, and grabs their phone, and like a zombie, you're just kind of barely opening your eyes and you're scrolling through. And it's so easy to scroll, right? I mean, it's literally just finger motion right there. Super easy, nothing to it. So don't do that. And then also, when you're looking at your social media, first of all, it sucks up your time. It's really easy to just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And before you know, you've wasted 15 minutes of your precious morning time doing that. And also, you don't want to be starting your day on someone else's terms. So, you're looking through your Instagram and you see that they're already having an awesome morning way before you are. And then that brings you to a low where you're already feeling depleted and you haven't had your food yet and your energy. And then it also brings you to a mental depletion as well, where you're just starting off, well, I've wasted time. I didn't get to do as many things as they've already done in their morning, and you're already starting to compare yourself to others. So why do that to yourself? Start your morning on your own terms. So don't look at the phone, not even emails. Forget the emails, forget the Facebook, forget the Instagram. Put it down. You can check that later after you've taken care of yourself and you've prepped yourself for your day, not someone else's day. So prepare yourself for your day. Number 3, gratitude journal. Oh, let me see. Oh, shoot. I left mine downstairs. Hold that. Okay, I'm back. So, as I was saying, gratitude journal. This is mine. I actually got mine for free. It was a gift. I went to this entrepreneurial conference in Montreal called Lift. And it was an awesome conference. It was a 3-day conference. We got so much information about mindset and business and entrepreneurship. But they gave these to us in our little tote bags that we got for the weekend. This is called the 5-minute journal. So as a mom, I totally understand you don't have a lot of time in the morning before the kids are screaming for breakfast, or one baby's crying and then the other kids are getting hurt, or they're fighting or bickering, whatever. I totally understand. So this is called the 5-minute journal. It literally takes 5 minutes, maybe even less, depending on how stimulated you are for the day. But in here, I'll just kind of give you a quick peek. Gratitude. It says, I don't know if you can see there, I am grateful for. So it starts off with that, and you list 3 things that you're grateful for. It could be as simple as I am alive today, or it could be as complicated as I'm grateful for the chance to do my presentation today. Whatever you are grateful for, you write down 3 things that you're grateful for. And then it says, what would make today great? Well, think about it. Actually, we're going to get onto that a little bit later. So you don't have this, that's okay. You can make your own. Just grab a very small, even like a small pad of paper that you just want to dub as your gratitude journal. You grab that and then you write down 3 things at least that you're grateful for, and I'm sure you can find something. Gratitude focuses on what we have instead of what we don't have, and it's so easy to focus on the things that we don't have, and that brings us to a negative mindset. And we want to start off the day with a positive mindset. All right, number 4 is read inspirational material. So after you've finished figuring out what you're grateful for, read something that's going to inspire you for the rest of today, or the day that you're on, whatever day, anyways. But my inspirational material that I read every morning is my Bible. It's very important to me. I like to read the Psalms or the Proverbs because the Psalms in the Bible is a book of poetry, so I enjoy poetry. And then the Proverbs has a lot of practical wisdom that I like to employ throughout my day. Now, I understand if you're not spiritual or religious, and this is not something that you would like to read, that's okay, because there are many other books out there that are inspirational, helpful. So this one is one that I'm reading right now. It's called High Performance Habits, and it talks about being a high performer and what kind of habits high performers have. And it's very interesting. So right now I'm at Raise Necessity. Ooh, look, it's my daughter. A bookmark of her. But yeah, I'm at Raise Necessity. I'm almost halfway there, but this is some other material, self-help books, whatever brings you to a good mindset. Start your day off with a positive attitude, and that will carry you through the rest of your day. Number 5, meditation. So you can think about what you've read and see, how can I apply this to my day? How can I make my day the best that it can be? Because you want to live your day doing the best that you can do for the people that are leaning on you, for your support, for the people who you're leading. So be that person. Be on your A game for those people, and do some self-reflection. See how you can do better, because maybe you didn't react the right way when your kid came back home from school with a report card that had a C, or I don't know what your grading is, but you get what I mean, a low grade, and you just reacted negatively and you kind of lashed out a little bit, or they didn't meet your expectations and you reacted in a negative way. So let's say that happened the night before, and now you're thinking, okay, how can I be better today? So think about that. Think about how you should have reacted, and then make that intentional throughout your day. I'm going to react in a way that's positive, that's uplifting and encouraging to my kid who may be struggling with a certain subject. Let's just say that for example. And then this is going to kind of go into your number 6, your to-do list. So I know there's always a ton of things to do throughout the day. We moms are really busy women, and we need to keep it together, and we need to-do lists. And I know you can have it up here on your head. I usually do too, but I've noticed that it's very helpful to write it down in some form. So write down your to-do list. And then after you write down all things that you want to get done, just understand that you may not get to all of them, and that's okay. But pick your top 3 musts that you need to get done for today, and then start with number 1 and then move down to number 2 and then down to number 3 and so on and so forth. And then everything else, you know, it's just icing on the cake. If you get to it, great. If you don't, then be gracious toward yourself. You've got a lot on your plate. Number 7 is move. Now, I know a lot of self-help gurus say you should do half an hour of exercise in the morning. It's really good. Well, that would be great if I wake up way before my kids do, which, okay, my kids wake up at 7, so it's really not too bad. But I'm not a morning person, so I do not get up at 6 or 6:30 unless it's an exception. So I don't do half an hour of moving in the morning. It's just too much time for me. So I do about 5 minutes of stretching. And number 8, breakfast and water. I cannot emphasize the importance of water. Now, I know probably a lot of you are coffeeholics, or you feel like you need the coffee in the morning. I really highly suggest that you pair that with a glass of water. You're really supposed to have 8 glasses of water a day. And how many do you really have? Let's talk about breakfast a little bit. I do intermittent fasting, so I actually don't have breakfast most mornings unless I make waffles for my kids. Then I just can't say no to the waffles. But but if there are no waffles and I've just made something else for them, or they're just having cereal, I only eat, my first meal is at lunchtime actually. So that is called intermittent fasting. And maybe you can do it, maybe you can't do it. That's okay. What's important is what you're putting into your body for the first meal of the day. So are you loading it with carbs and sugar? And if you are, that is not the best meal to be eating. Carbs and sugar, as most of you know probably, gives you a, especially the sugar part, gives you a very steep high, but then you go. So definitely start off your day with protein, with something that is not going to give you a fast high and a fast low. And last 2 things, number 9, do one thing that's going to stretch you out of your comfort zone for that day. You know, we talk about wanting to live our best. And living our best is not being stuck in our comfort zone, doing the same thing over and over again. Now, don't get me wrong, routine is necessary. But I'm talking about maybe you usually only want to go to the grocery store with 1 kid. And you know you can do 2 kids, but you would prefer not to. Well, why don't that day take the 2 kids? Stretch your comfort zone. It's not something that you really feel you can't do. You know you can do it. You're just really not too sure if you want to do it, or you don't feel comfortable doing it. Well, just do it anyways. It's a good experience to stretch yourself, because when you start stretching your comfort zone gets bigger. And then the area around your comfort zone, the stretch, stretches into things that you really feel you can't do right now. But if you keep stretching yourself over time, your comfort zone is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and you're going to be able to handle more things. Let me encourage you by, if you feel like you can't keep yourself accountable for something like that, why don't you grab an accountability partner? Ask your best friend or your partner or anyone who you feel comfortable sharing with your stretch for that day, and you feel that they're going to ask you about it. They're going to ask you whether you did it or not, and secondly, how it went. And just having that tete-a-tete with that person, I think, will be very beneficial to you for stretching yourself. Number 10, smile. You are beautiful. You are ready for your day, especially with all these steps that you've taken to improve your day, but the good steps you've done for the morning. You'll have a very good day because of it. And I've been doing these for a little while now, but I definitely see a difference in my life from when I didn't do them to now when I'm doing them. My mornings are more stable. Emotionally, I'm more stable too. And I'm more focused on what I need to get done for the day. So I don't think I talked yet about timing, but in terms of So gratitude journal, 5 minutes. Reading inspirational material. If you can't do a half an hour of reading, that's okay. Just do 5 minutes of reading. And then meditation. You can't do a half an hour, that's okay. Do 5-10 minutes of meditation, just thinking about your day and what you're going to do, how you're going to improve yourself. And then your to-do list probably takes about 5 minutes too. Moving, 5 minutes. I hope that my 10 life hacks to being a busy mom in the morning helps you. If it has, please comment below, or maybe you have a different life hack that you can share with everyone. Comment below and let us know what your hack is. And also, if this video has been helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up. And I am looking forward to putting out another one soon. Take care, guys. Bye.